What's up, everyone? Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and we're back with episode 7 of The Last of Us Convergence. And it's the big finale of the season.
It is.
Which has come on very quickly. But last episode, we got the flashback episode showing the evolution of Joel and Ellie's relationship and how they kind of splintered and gave context to a lot of things and hints that have been dropped throughout this season, and also what we missed between season 1 and 2.
Yes.
Which was nice to lead into current events. So we're back to Seattle in the rain.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Let's see how it plays out.
Let's go.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, Dina.
No.
Jesse, don't let me. Can't let me die.
Yeah, I know.
No, you can't.
It's gonna tear an artery. I need to push it through.
How do you know?
Oh.
What if it's the wrong way?
I know where the arteries are.
No, you don't. You're not a doctor.
Dina, shut up!
Pressure environment.
Dina, I got you. All right? I got you.
Yep.
Have some.
Have some.
Yeah.
But you can't.
Yeah.
She can't.
And clicks. Oh.
Just do it.
Oh!
God damn it. Ow.
The snicked sound effect.
Dina!
What's the name of your horse?
Shimmer, I'm alone. Open the fucking door.
Can't be too cautious.
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's okay. She's in the dressing room. Ellie, where were you?
She's definitely shaken up by what she did to Nora.
Let me see. Is the baby? It's okay. How do you know? I just do.
Intuition. Connection.
Okay. Arms up. 3, 2, 1.
Ow.
Ellie's so vacant in her expression.
So you're gonna tell me what happened? I found her. I found Nora. Good. Does she know where Abby is? Yes, but she only said 2 words. Whale, and then we. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe nothing. She was infected. It was already setting in.
What aren't you telling her?
Yeah.
She knows there's something up.
Yeah.
I made her talk. I thought it would be harder to do,
She slipped into it very
but it
easily.
wasn't. It was easy. I just kept hurting her. Did you kill her? No. I left her. Yeah, well, maybe she got what she deserved. Maybe she didn't.
I was going to say how she answered that next part was going to be very telling.
Yeah. Because especially in that moment of leaving her infected.
Just Ellie looking at herself in the mirror, seeing the monster she's become. Just in that moment. And the fear setting in.
It was a long time ago. There was a Firefly base in Salt Lake City. They had a hospital there. They were gonna use me to make a cure. But it meant that I would have died. Joel found out. And he killed everyone in the hospital. He killed Abby's father. He was a doctor. And Joel shot him in the head. To save me.
This will be,
What?
This will be interesting if it changes Dina's perspective on the whole thing, though.
Yeah.
So that's why they came. Did you know who they were?
How good is Bella's acting?
But I knew what he did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's changed
Yeah.
everything now.
It's not just a random killing.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go home.
And Ellie not disagreeing. Ellie,
No Tommy yet.
yeah, he's still out there.
Do you have any extra 9mm?
So not many bullets left.
Thanks.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable. Oh, Dina, stay off it.
Dina.
You shouldn't be on your feet yet.
I'll go back to the couch in a second. Give me your wrist. It's for good luck. Not sure it's been working for you. I'm alive.
The rendezvous point's not far. Assuming Tommy's there, we should be back well before sundown.
Okay.
You okay to barricade?
Yeah. Go.
Why do I feel like it's a bad omen? She gave a good luck bracelet away and now she's being left
Yep.
unattended.
Yep.
It does change things, but it still doesn't change the way they feel about each other.
You ever gonna tell me how you found the theater?
You ever gonna tell me what happened to you last night? We followed the likeliest path into the city. Found the place you stashed Shimmer. She's still there, doing all right. Not that you asked.
Yeah, you go,
When
Shimmer.
we saw the WLF sign on the TV station, figured that's where you went, split up a 2-square-mile area around it and began searching. That's how I found the theater.
Oh, you make it sound easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took 2 days and a lot of close calls.
And that's the thing, the risks that they've taken.
Thank you. Look, I know you're angry.
Last night, Dina said, I can't die. Not, I don't want to die. I can't.
Yeah.
And then I offered her whiskey and she refused. Dina, the girl who's never turned down a free drink in her life. Seconds before I was going to push a crossbow bolt through her leg.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Yes, you do.
Do.
I'm not stupid and I'm not blind. Ellie, I see the way you two look at each other. It's different now. Yeah. And I bet she even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant.
Fuck.
So she is
So,
pregnant.
yeah, the confirmation. Yeah.
Oh shit, you were guessing?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Look, she's obviously gonna tell you, so just act surprised, okay? None of this has to change things between us.
Everything changing doesn't have to change things. Well, how about this for something new? I'm gonna be a father, which means I can't die. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone. So how about we skip the
Perilous
apologies and
situation.
just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle.
Oh, I hope Jesse doesn't lose his cool now.
Yeah.
When you have something like that, logic dissipates.
There's more than one of her?
I guess so. I don't know.
Interesting. Multiple sects having different prophets, or just the ever-evolving, if one
Nature
prophet
of it,
dies,
yeah.
another one takes its place type thing.
Please tell me we're close.
We have 2 more blocks. Just give it a minute, see if it dies down, and then we'll...
Shit.
Duck and cover.
Good time. Keep going. Piece of shit. The world is not about...
Oh, it's him. He's just going to execute him.
She got me. Get his clothes off.
You can't risk it. Ugh.
But seeing just...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ellie!
What?
There were 6 of them and 2 of us. What do you think would have happened?
You fucking kid!
Ellie, these people are shooting each other, lynching each other, ripping each other's guts out.
Yes.
Yep.
Even the kids. I am not dying out here. Not Not for any of them. This is not our war.
You could see the anguish on Jesse's face while it was all happening as well. But yeah, those WLF guys would have just turned around and just shot.
Yeah.
And then they'd be in the exact same situation. But just the treatment of the Seraphites by the WLF. So degrading and inhumane.
Melissa and Christy are saying the storm's a convergence zone. Orders have been relayed verbally. Everything's set. All the officers are on board, but I think the rank and file are a little scared.
Aren't you?
It'll be dark by 21:30. We'll start the staggered load-in.
Any word on Abby?
Not since yesterday. And we still haven't found Owen. Mella's missing now, too.
So her entire crew just disappears. Tonight of all nights.
We still have Manny.
Well, we have a lot of Mannies, don't we? And enough Owens and Mells. But only one Abby.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck? She's a good soldier, great even. But we have an entire fucking army out there, and you're acting like she's the most important. You in love with her or something? I don't know. You wouldn't be the first old man to...
Okay. No. By the time the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead. There's an even better chance I'll be dead. So then what happens to that entire fucking army out there who, despite their badass name, are very much sheep? Who leads them?
The wolves being sheep. Interesting.
Who secures our future? It was supposed to be her.
Natural leader.
Well, she's fucked off, Isaac. So maybe it wasn't.
That's a harsh reality to face.
It was a harsh reality for both of them in that.
You'll be dead. Me too.
But it was that, at least there was that honesty.
It's gonna be fine. We'll make it back.
But what if he's in trouble?
What if? He is in trouble. We're all in trouble. Here we are again. You and me in bad fucking weather.
Everything's got a moral if only you can find it. I love that the selective imagery that they have.
About me and her, I don't really know what to say.
Right now we got a lot of problems. Like a wounded pregnant girl. Maybe Tommy's dead. Maybe we'll be dead. So let me at least just get this one off the table. Yes, I love her. But not the way you do.
I really like Jesse.
Remember that group that stopped by Jackson for a few weeks on their way south to Mexico?
From Alberta?
There was this girl with them. She was a couple of years older than me. I don't know if you remember. She was selling paintings, landscapes and shit.
Were they good?
No. I bought 4 of them. That fucking feeling. When you're falling for someone and they're falling right back.
So what happened?
Best 2 weeks of my life. But she couldn't stay. Didn't want to abandon her family like that. So she asked me to go with them instead. And I wanted to. More than anything.
Then why didn't you?
Because the people of Jackson took me in, raised me, cared for me. Because everyone there is counting on me to be the next Maria. Because I was taught to put other people first.
Okay. Got it. So, you're St. Jesse of Wyoming, and everyone else is a fucking asshole.
You can make fun of me all you want, but let me ask you this, Ellie. I go with that girl to Mexico. Who saves your ass in Seattle?
The consequences of the choices that get made. Oh, that's Tommy.
That's Tommy.
Sniper. It's gotta be Tommy.
Yep. Also, a good little summary of the nature of the environment and world that they're living in and the sacrifices they have to make. Both good and bad. Well, that sea's looking rough.
That's all looking rough.
It's all looking rough.
You hear that? It's in the right direction.
Focus,
I'm seeing it in the
Ellie.
north, but if he got there, it means we can too.
Oh, wow.
Ellie.
The whale.
What?
She's in the fucking aquarium.
Who?
Abby, the one who killed Joel, she's in the aquarium. It's too far to swim. We need a boat.
What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, Tommy's over there. That's where we're going.
You don't know that's him. We don't, and even if it is, he's got them pinned down.
For now, they called for backup.
Back up.
Then he'll pin more of them down. I
Ellie!
need to do this. And Jesus Christ, if 3 more people have voted with you, you'd be coming with me.
I voted no.
Oh!
Why?
Because everything you do for you. Ellie.
Oh my God.
Ellie.
I was wondering if he did or not.
For the community.
Fuck the community! All you do is talk about the fucking community, you hypocrite! You think you're good and I'm bad? You let a kid die today, Jesse. Because why? He wasn't in your community? Let me tell you about my community.
Oh, dear.
My community was beaten to death in front of me while I was forced to fucking watch. So don't look at me like you're better than me, or like you'd do anything differently if you were in my shoes, because you're not, and you wouldn't.
Damn, Ellie.
I really hope you make it.
They're not even opposites on the same coin. They are just
Yep.
opposites.
Yeah, they're complete. The path has converged big time. But also, Tommy should be part of that community of Ellie because it's Joel's brother.
Yeah.
Like, feels like big preparation. But also, Ellie doesn't know that the information that Nora gave's correct.
Yeah, that's it. You can sit there and go, you don't know it's him. You don't know she's
Yeah,
there.
not for sure.
Oh, God.
Ominous as hell.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, take the little boat.
Take the little
That
bloody
won't
dinghy.
capsize at all.
In the middle of a frickin' hurricane.
Ellie, you don't have good visibility in this. Don't. That would have just completely
What?
backfired, Ellie. Holy crap.
Holy crap!
Those boats are loaded. So are they leaving Seattle?
No, I
Or
think
are they going
they're
to
about
attack
to
the-
attack
raid the
the
Seraphites?
raid- Oh, God. Expecting, like, Meg to come up and...
I was gonna say the storm has made the
storm
atmosphere
is just
so cool.
Insane.
Just the silhouetting of the dilapidated buildings with the overgrowth.
Oh, shit.
Ellie, this was never a good idea.
No. Oh, my God. Oh, my... Can she swim?
Evidently, yes.
Good. The issue is I don't think she's on the...
Nope. Not where she wants to be.
Not where she wants to be. I think we're about to figure out
What's going on with
what's
the wolves
going on.
and
Yeah.
Seraphites? Creepy kid.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. Don't draw your gun. Just...
She's going to be part of the ritual.
Yep.
Different person this time. Slasher movie.
Oh.
Thankfully, she's saved by the wolves. Timing-wise.
The village. The village! Leave her!
Good timing.
Yeah.
The horn blowing and the
The horn blowing.
gunshots.
But the fact they're using a horn as well
Yeah.
compared to their whistles that they were doing.
But just the gunshots in the background.
Yeah.
It's interesting we haven't seen the Seraphite village yet.
Was that a bomb? Yes.
Holy crap!
Shit.
Well, I guess there's the storms, the convergence, and this is a symbolism of the converging
Yeah.
clans in Seattle. This will be all for nothing if Abby's not in there early.
I still even think if she's in there, it's still orphan. It's half of me doesn't want Abby to be in there to kind of kick her to go.
Get your
You
head
had
in the
a
game.
choice.
Yeah, but it is kind of following on from Joel's decisions, which are very
yeah.
selfish and
Yeah, which then leads back
Self-motivated.
into like even the talk. They're on a
Jesse.
path.
Jesse just gave. Oh, Gail.
Gale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that Abby has left the
yeah.
WLF.
Seemingly,
Seemingly,
her whole crew has
yeah.
dissipated.
Except Manny. Clever.
Something's happened.
Ugh.
Ugh.
The framing feels similar to how she was approaching Nora.
All every inch of me is screaming, "It's a trap!"
The long drawn out scene
Scenes,
just to
yeah.
build the eeriness.
See what I mean? It feels
Yeah.
like a trap. It's not necessarily a trap for Ellie, but it's a trap.
Smart turning the torch off.
You're talking about being behind enemy lines alone at night. This is suicide under normal circumstances. If you want to do this now, do you even understand what's going on?
I understand everything, but I don't have a choice, do I? It's Abby.
Of course you have a choice, and so do I. And I'm choosing no also because it's Abby.
Fine, I'll do it on my own, like always. I can make it there and back in 30. If you're still here, you can get on board and keep going with us. If you're not, you're not.
Fuck you, Owen.
Oh.
Where's Abby?
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, yeah.
easy. I'm the one who kept you alive, right?
Doesn't matter to her.
Doesn't matter.
We don't know where she is.
You were just talking about her, so yes,
You
you
d-
fucking do.
Yeah.
You, bring me that map. You're gonna point to where Abby is, and then you're gonna do it in a better fucking match.
Smart play.
Smart.
You have 5 seconds. 4.
She's gonna kill us either way.
No, I won't. Because I'm not like you. 2.
Oh, don't do anything rash.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll show you.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Oh, that beat.
The beat.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! She got shit!
Through both of them!
Do you have a knife?
Oh no!
I only have 30 seconds. Get the fuck over here. Please, please, please. Please.
Oh no.
Knife. I'm gonna take it out.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know how to do that. I do.
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
One incision. That's all it is. And then be sure to tie the cord. Fast. Work fast. Okay.
She won't be able to do it.
She won't.
How deep? Deeper than you think. Which way?
Oh, she's...
Which way? Oh, transfers. Transfers. What? I don't know what that means. Low transfers. What? Tell me what that means. You're doing good. You're doing really good. Is it out?
Oh.
Is it out?
Haunting symbolism, life going down the drain.
Ellie! Let's go, come on. It's okay, it's okay. Come on. Come on.
It's got nothing happened to Dina. Where's Abby? How do you even recover or cope from that?
Hey. You know, they were part of it too. They made their choices. That's all there is to it.
But Abby gets to live.
Yeah. Are you able to make your peace with that?
Guess I'll have to.
I want to start packing the duffels.
This will be interesting.
Thank you for coming back.
Maybe I didn't want to. Maybe Tommy made me.
Did he?
Nope.
Because you're a good person.
Yeah. But also the thought did occur. If I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble,
You do the same.
you would set the world on fire to save me.
I would.
Oh. Oh shit! Shit!
No!
Jesse, no!
Stand up! Hands in the air or I shoot this one too.
Just run.
Shut the fuck up!
Stop! Stop!
Oh, Jesse.
Jesse.
You. Just let him go.
He killed my friend.
No, I did. I was looking for you. I didn't mean to hurt them. I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. I'm the one that you want. Just let him go.
I let you live. I let you live. And you wasted it.
Where was Dina during all that? Where was Dina during all that?
She wouldn't be able to move quick enough.
Hey. You up?
Well, yeah, now.
Cool. All right, come on. Isaac wants to talk to us.
Just let me wake up. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
God damn.
Emotional whiplash.
Yeah. That's so cool. That is so cool. Day one.
my.
Let's just listen to the soothed vocal sound. This is Chris Cornell. Okay.
Oh, I need to just
You take as much time as you need after
just
that.
regulate the blood pressure in me. Oh.
Oh. She's on the ground. She's on the ground.
That was emotional whiplash.
She's down.
All right. Wasn't because of blood. That was just because of emotional freaking whiplash.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so much all at once.
All at once. Mel dying, giving birth, or trying to get Ellie to save her baby. And then Jesse just
getting
out of nowhere. But that was it was a suspenseful, slow build of a finale to obviously that end point where, you know, getting some idea on the WLF going after the Seraphites and that leading into the I was going to say calamity, the convergence that was the giant storm. But some very important moments between Ellie and Jesse to kind of discern the motivations for each and kind of the exploration of morality and good and evil. We had it in the last season as well, especially with Joel's choice.
Yes.
In saving Ellie and killing the Fireflies. We've gotten a lot more of these were the choices that they made, especially Tommy. They were a part of this. They made these choices. But the dilution of good and a bad person with, you know, searching for morality in a world like this.
Yeah.
Leaving Jesse, keeping Ellie down to leave the Seraphite despite being tortured by the WLF because of it was self-preservation. 6-on-2, they would have destroyed them straight away.
And it's the self-preservation of literally what they were just talking about when they were walking through before the storm hit of now, I can't die.
Oh, that's going to hit hard next season.
Yeah.
I wish this season didn't end after 7.
But yeah, especially after that, of the talking of, well, now I can't die because I need to make sure that my child will be safe.
Yeah.
And it's the choices to sit there and, yes, there's the self-preservation and it's not our war, it's not our fight.
Yeah.
But then
there's also the doing the right thing.
Grey.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's dubious. It's entirely dubious.
It's not just a simple black and white. And it was interesting that Ellie was trying to justify it in that way, to say, well, you're good and I'm bad and you would never do this. And
Jesse the Saint.
Yeah, but then to have Jesse to sit there and to go, no, I came back for you because I know you'd set the world on fire for me.
Yeah. You're reckless.
It's not necessarily of you're bad or you're evil. It's you're reckless.
You have your ways of doing things.
You have your ways of doing things. It's a little bit more self-centered than what I would do.
Yeah.
It was an interesting kind of very hard line, Ellie, in that regard.
But the emphatic, you 3 more votes, you would have come after me.
Me.
I voted
no. Oh.
I do like how they have tied a lot in the last 2 episodes to the other 5 in the season. Just to fill in the gaps and give context again, the choices made.
On the decisions, yeah. Because we sat there and we thought, well, the 3, it'd have to be. Yeah.
And we got some good comment, and we got some good comments at the time of that reaction, talking about how not necessarily. And you know, we can't assume that it would be because no one's votes were revealed. It's just an assumption that because they're close. The
but yeah, and especially with the talking that they had in the garage before of, you're going to back me on this.
Yeah. But it then plays into how they perceive Ellie of the you risk and the risks that they took, giving the context of we've went the most likely quick route. We found your horse, which is fine by the way.
Yeah. It still took 2 days
Yeah.
to actually locate you in the theatre.
And there are a lot of close calls. Like, it showed the risks that were associated and just how Ellie put them all in this predicament, especially Dina.
Yeah.
The removing the arrow to the realization that she's pregnant, and I love those confirmations when someone's just done a guess and the other person reacts confirming it. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
But
oh no. Sorry.
Oh no. Oh no, not our Aussie no's.
Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't do the no in this one. We just went shit.
Yeah.
Shit. But the weight and the complete shift that did for Jesse finding that out. He had the care and again, little things. When Ellie returned, which he called her out on that, why didn't you come back? What did you do? When she returned, he was standing at that door. He heard the knocking.
Yeah.
Heard Ellie's voice.
Yeah.
Still standing there asking, what's your horse's name?
Yeah.
Cautious.
Yep.
Cut to the end. Throw caution to the wind because they hear the gunshots and Tommy running, guns drawn.
Yeah.
And because of that lack of caution, shot in the head.
Yeah.
But it's just those little things I like that they tie in nicely. And the reveal... sorry, we're jumping around a lot. It's a lot to process. But I like that Jesse was the kind of moral compass in this.
Yeah.
And also, not always, obviously, not always the good guy, allowing the Seraphite kid to be taken
and
for self-preservation purposes.
Yeah.
So, again, it shows those, yes, you can have altruistic motives, but what's the sacrifice?
And his linking to the sacrifice is, I've had that spark that you have. It was the best 2 weeks of my
liked
life.
that.
I
Yeah.
had to let it go, though, because of what is expected of me in Jackson. I'm expected to take over. I'm expected all these things of me. I can't just abandon them.
Yeah.
I don't have that, not necessarily carelessness of Ellie, but that freedom, almost, that Ellie has to sit there and to leave Jackson with her best friend.
Wistful impulse.
Yeah, to act on those impulses and to just go, come with me, okay?
Yeah.
And throw yourself
But also...
to the wind.
But also, that's a decision that he made within himself, having that discussion within himself. If he had gone to the people of Jackson, they would have said, if you found love in this situation, you chase it.
Yeah.
You try and have the happiest life you can.
It's one of those things where I don't think, especially in that moment, where it would be anyone would sit there and go, oh, we expected so much more of you. You're in freaking apocalypse.
Post-apocalyptic times.
Post-apocalyptic times. I'm like, if you found love, go chase that. Go. It ends poorly, come back.
Yeah.
Keep a horse. But no, chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the moments with Jesse in this. And again, Tommy not being overly present. I thought we were going to get him more in the last couple of episodes, not just the...
More Tommy in this.
That quick...
as that more guiding for Ellie. But no, it was almost different. It was someone very similar to Tommy for Joel. We had that.
Well, we've had it established, they train together.
Yeah.
He teaches her fighting. They have that close
had
bond.
that closeness, which was brought up in that, I've seen you two together.
Yeah.
No, wrong.
Yeah. So it's kind of good that it was that kind of dynamic
yeah.
as opposed to Tommy coming in, which I think now Tommy will have that role.
If he makes
assuming
it out.
they all get out and what the end of that cliffhanger is.
Yeah.
But we see the hypocrisy of Ellie and how she tries to rationalize it while throwing all caution to the wind. She has those moments of, we've got to do this. And she was looking dead in the mirror when Dina was sponging her, cleaning her wounds on the back. She did not like the reflection that she saw.
Yeah, she didn't like the
monster that she saw.
That she became, because torturing came so easily.
So easy. She slipped into it so easy. And we saw her slip into it again. When they are on that lookout and she saw that whale, she was, let's go save Tommy, until she saw the whale.
Yep.
Ironically, her white whale.
I was just going to say, it's
her
so Moby Dick.
Yeah. It's her Moby Dick.
It's her Moby Dick moment. And
she even got
attacked by a giant wave and then taken to an island, then almost get gutted, and then have the island get bombed. There was so much going on in those moments. So it's going to be interesting seeing the next 3 days of that from the other perspective.
Yeah. But we'll get to that part in a sec. But yeah, the change and how easy Ellie slipped into the blinkers on, just driven by her quest for bloodlust and revenge.
But then also her having those moments where I did actually believe her when she said, I won't kill you. I'm not like you because of
what she did with Nora.
Because of what she did with Nora. She doesn't want to feel that again. But just happened to have a lucky shot.
A damn powerful gun. What was it, 9mm?
9mm, yeah.
But just the through the throat.
Through the throat.
And then the step out of the way to reveal the hole in the wall. You're like, oh.
Damn.
But you said when she was going in, she needs something to kind of kick her butt into thinking clearly.
Thinking clearly, yeah. And
that was not anything I could have ever
thought
would be the thing.
I wouldn't have picked that as a story point.
No. But, that being said, parallel to Ellie's group and Abby's group.
Yep.
You've got the questioning decisions with Owen and Mel. Her name's Mel, I'm pretty sure. Very similar to Jesse and Dina.
Yeah.
With Abby being... they're questioning what Abby's kind of doing from the discussion
and
we
that
heard.
dying loyalty to go, well, no, I'm going to go regardless. And I'm saying no because of the same.
Yeah, but it was just like a complete mirror of those two groups. But getting some more context into why Isaac, how he views Abby.
Abby, that was a very... I loved that interaction actually quite well, because it's not very often you can sit there and especially call a superior out and to go, oh God, you're in love with her, aren't you?
Yeah.
That was...
It's not the first time it's happened.
That was actually because it's sitting there going, I need you to justify it.
why. Yeah.
I need you to justify for why. And if you like the younger girl, fine. Whatever, but I'm going to hold it against you.
Yeah.
Give me your reasons as to why you are propping up someone.
Yeah.
I want her to take over.
And
she's done, there's only...
We have a lot of Mannies, we have a lot of Mels, we have a lot of Owens, but we only have one Abby.
And that idea of... And then the explanation afterwards of she is the leader. Because after tonight... I'm dead, you're dead.
Yeah, we're most
Who's
likely
going
to be
to
dead.
lead the wolves who are sheep?
Yeah. I love that.
Lovely that line. I'm not quoting, but his line
him referring to the wolves
as
sheep.
was beautiful.
Yeah, that was good. But no, some really great thematic moments in it that were going throughout, like the blood dripping down the drain after losing Mel, so life dripping down the drain. The quote on morality written on the wall, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for morality in justifying their decisions, and in a world where morals are no longer are so dubious and non-existent at times. But
the white whale,
as well, but seeing how it progressed and having all those things told to Ellie and her still getting so suckered into her quest for revenge, it justified everything that was said by Jesse early on about the close calls that they've had, the risks that they've had, but also to have that nice little moment before he died at the end to say, even though you're like that, it's very much we know you would do it for us. You would do it for your community, essentially.
Yeah, it was still that you'll still do it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
In that
in
way.
your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but having Abby standing over Tommy,
yeah,
we only got Caitlin Dever 3 times this season.
3 times, yeah.
Like, for such a big spectre of a character that this whole thing has been caused by her killing Joel, the fact that we've only got little glimpses of a group briefly, and then just have her as the final character that we see in the series, having just killed Jesse, standing over Tommy, and then pulling a trigger, cutting to blank, and then day one.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing that. Like, the impact that this character has had through mainly just words and the actions that she had earlier in the seasons, to sit there and to have Ellie be honest and to sit there and go, well, no, they came after Joel because Joel killed her dad.
Yeah, Abby's dad.
And
the rest of the
And the
Fireflies.
rest of the Fireflies to save me because they were going to make a
Extract
cure,
a cure.
and it would kill me.
But I liked that conversation with Dina because you could see
The conflict.
You could see the
within
conflict
her.
and just her entire demeanor change of we've got to stop this, and her recognizing this is now
this is now
it's
a
not
tit
just a
for
random
tat.
attack,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
not
what was presented to everyone.
Yeah, it's a tit for tat for tit for tat, and the realization that it's just going to keep on going. We're
But also-
going home.
But also the betrayal that Ellie didn't actually tell her the proper reason why this was all happening.
Yeah.
Until after
Until
it's hit the fan
okay.
and she's
Yeah.
gone. She's brutalized Nora. So it wouldn't change the feelings that she has for her, but it would be an element of betrayal and
Yeah.
this is wrong.
Yeah,
This is why we need to leave. And now
it becomes this is now why we need to leave, and now shit's hit the fan even more. And
well, again, now this is another exploration of this choice that's been made. Would the consequences have occurred had they not been planning to leave then? And then, you still have to rendezvous with Tommy, but you don't have... Different things could impact what goes on. Like if Ellie had have just gone straight back with Dina and Jesse as opposed to going after Nora.
But then even if that didn't happen, you still have the wolves having their plan against the Seraphites.
Yes.
And Abby still going away from that. So what were they doing to warrant, a change? To then sit there... I wonder
but
if...
Ellie killing her friends brought Abby to her.
But then I wonder if Abby realizes who she is, because she did say it.
Well, she does now.
Well, that's what I mean. Has it clicked for her, though? That's what I'm interested to eventually see. It's okay, Abby, she sit there and she go, no, Joel killed everyone for me. I was in the hospital.
Yeah, I think she's very much like Ellie in that situation, kind of blinded by...
Yeah, that's what I'm curious
blinded by her rage and
the
quest
rage
for
and
vengeance.
to see whether
live.
or when it clicks. Because that line of, I let you live and this is how you deal with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to the click nature of the, oh shit, she's the cure.
Well, we did hear a click.
We did hear a click.
And then a boom. But I am excited for next season. I do wish this season was longer. 7 episodes doesn't seem like it's enough. And now we've got a long wait.
Yeah, I know.
Until...
To do 3 more episodes from Abby's point of view, I think actually would have rounded out the season quite nicely to give it the 10 episode.
I like the season. I kind of feel like I've just had dinner and I kind of want dessert.
Yeah, I feel
full.
like I'm waiting for the next 3 episodes to drop.
Yeah.
And it's going to be such a long time.
But then obviously we don't know what happens after this meeting.
Oh no.
We got the 3 days from Abby's perspective, but I don't know how it's going to progress after they meet and with what gets resolved, who lives, who dies.
Who died. But I'm curious to see more, not necessarily of Abby's story, but the wolves' story and the conflict that's going on in Seattle.
Yes.
I am now curious enough to want to know what's happening with the breakdown there, because it all seems like it's such a perfectly balanced stone tower that's going to crumble by the removal of bump.
Well,
and I think Abby is the bump.
Yeah. She obviously is after killing Joel, to seemingly abandon the WLF and her group leave, there's obviously a crisis of conscience going on, or some sort of choices being made to say, I don't want to be part of this. I got the revenge. Well, let's leave the militia. I think that's the thing. But we'll see next...
It'll be interesting to see whether it is I'm leaving the militia, or if it was we're leaving the group.
Well, Manny didn't leave, and he was a dick.
That's why. Are they going to take over the militia?
No, they're gone. They're out.
Yeah.
No, Manny. That's why Manny stayed, because he's a dick.
So it will be interesting to see, but then to sit there and to go have the discussion of, I'm voting no, so no to leaving. Are you no to leaving because you're pregnant? Was pregnant?
Yeah, and the interests of the other.
The other.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that aspect. I don't particularly want to see the torturing between the two parties.
That
seems so unnecessary. I am such a not violent aspect. The torturing between the two Seraphites and the wolves seems so, in this post-apocalyptic aspect, so unnecessary.
But that's the point.
I know.
It's so visceral.
It's so visceral,
and it's devolving into base human instinct, which can be terrible.
Which is it's greatly done, but to sit there and to see it, I can't describe the absolute disdain
when it comes up. You can lay on the ground. You can lay on the ground every time it comes up.
You can lay on the ground every time it comes up because it's just so. They did so well on the effects and the makeup designs and all the details and the sound effects.
Everything.
The Foley artists, they do not get enough
great.
Appreciation because you are the reason why my blood suddenly disappears from my brain.
Why
I need to faint.
Why you go even paler?
While I go paler as I hear a squishing sound.
All he needs Matt Mercer in the background just doing one of his voices. But no, it's going to be interesting to see the story from Abby's perspective and how that's going to run parallel, because there'll be a lot of callbacks to things going on while they're in Seattle now, especially with the radio calls.
Yes, especially
there'll be a lot of things going on in regards to that. We'll get more context to the Prophet and the Seraphites, what's, Isaac and Hanrahan and all of those characters, and what is driving Abby after killing Joel.
After killing the Joel. What? So almost the...
And then where again, it'll converge again to this point, what happens beyond that. So, yeah, I do wish it was a longer season. I don't know whether this ending is going to hold audiences who may not be... One, may have only watched for Pedro, and two, may not have played the game to have the connection.
That's what, as someone who hasn't played the game, I'm sitting there just going, I'm unsatisfied. I'm satisfied so far with the season, but I'm like,
but just for it to end.
For it to end here, it's...
I want more.
What?
I want more.
No, I'm not full. It's and I don't know whether it's the just human instinct of the want and need for a conclusion.
Well, I think waiting 2 years for a season to only be 7 episodes as well is a bit meh. But the 7 episodes we got were quality. Which is good.
Quality all round. The film, the shots that they did of the outback and the mountain ranges, the
makes me want to go to Vancouver.
The details that they did for the destruction of Seattle, it's really hard to see where the green screen begins with a lot of it, and it's really good. The props that they've all used and those details that they've put into
it's very immersive.
Have that time capsule aspect of what records were playing, what posters to have up in the theaters, who has written on the walls.
It's very detailed. It's very
immersive
and familiar. And that's what you need. You need familiarity.
That familiarity is.
But the cast phenomenal in every episode. Isabella Merced absolutely fantastic as Dina. Bella Ramsey, especially this episode when she's just breaking down.
They're
all of her confessions, absolutely killing it. They did absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I was going to say I want to see more of Jesse, but.
I wanted more of Jesse.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say
we said last episode.
I wanted more of Jesse.
We said last episode he's the most likely one.
But yeah, we called it. We said,
damn it.
I called him fodder, and now I feel horrible.
Oh, not last episode. It was episode 5.
Yeah. I don't care. I called him fodder, and I feel horrible.
But then again, we've now got the fallout of how that's going to impact Dina.
Yeah.
So, but
because Dina was building up the ideal little.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. God damn.
But that's the thing. That's where it gets you. It's not just. It's not the infected. They're always there, but it's the characters and the connections to the characters, and just seeing how they interact and how they're thriving and surviving.
It was It's interesting.
It makes you care so much.
It's interesting that in this season in particular, we didn't get a lot of the infected, but when we did, it mattered. It mattered. It was so purposeful.
Yeah.
To go from it's evolved to being the spores in the air and in the hospital to the wave that came through because of the pipes in the trains, linking back to the pipes in Jackson with the fire.
It's a nice reminder to say why they're in this situation. And also how it can quickly turn a life upside down.
Yeah.
As we saw with Eugene. But yeah, like Ellie had so many similarities to Joel in this with her actions and her choices, just doing it for herself. Yeah, as you said, they walked the path that what Gail said.
Yeah.
No. Really, really liked the season. Just wish it was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But tell us your thoughts on the finale in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always, keep it nerdy.